And these jobs that you get, bro, are these like jobs that you look up and find on the internet, or these are places that like, or where you live and like you found out about it because people that you know work
Well,
there or things like that?
no, when I was at CR England, I found that one online.
Mm.
I found that online on LinkedIn. You know what I mean? Like I made a profile, I made a CV on there. You know, I threw down my experience, and it was like, boom, we're hiring, and you know, like, um, I had posted myself that that I was looking for a job, and I wanted to make like 18 a month at that time. Um, so they hit me up and shit. We set up an interview. I went over there. Um, and CR England, their office is here in Querétaro.
Mm.
That one, they were here, and I got hired and shit. Um, I was there for a little bit. The reason I kind of like made the move to fucking get out of there, bro, is because they denied me a supervisor position because I was deported.
Wow, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Cause you were
Um.
deported? Damn,
Yeah.
that's fucked up. Well, damn, I
Yep.
didn't think that would matter. That's kind of
So
fucked.
like it's so like I made it like an issue, bro, because like one of my first questions during the interview was well, when I was getting hired,
Hmm.
was is my status of being deported going to affect my growth here? Like, is it going to affect my job? And they're like, no, you're going to be working here in Mexico. You know what I mean? So I had already been there a while, and the supervisor that they had me under, they clipped that nigga because he wasn't cutting it.
Hmm.
So then they put out the ad, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like we're looking for another supervisor. Um, we're looking inward, but we also put it out there. You know what I mean? Like if the nigga applies from outside, we might look at it.
Yeah.
We want to hire or we want to promote somebody from the in. You know what I mean? So like, bro, I was smashing, bro. I was doing hella good and shit. So I shoot my shot. You know what I mean? Like, boom. And they're like, nope, because you're deported, and boom, boom, boom. So I told him right away, like, all right, because of this, just know that I'm looking for something. I'm gonna be looking for something else. You know what I mean? Like you already let me know that my growth is limited here.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Um.
And
So
that's kind
from there, like, from there, they kind of offered like the whole training, a training position, and I was like, okay, yeah, all right, like let's see what's up.
of. Hmm.
So they're like, okay, like we're gonna need you to show us that you can handle a few people. Fool, my first wave, they shot me like, what was it like 6, 7 people, bro. Que los entrenara, que los train them and shit.
Yeah.
Boom, like nothing. I was on that shit, and then they shot me a second wave. Did that, um, and then when I started hitting them up, like, where's my pay? You know what I mean, like what's going on? Like you got me doing all this extra work because I was training and I was still doing my work as an agent, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn. So
you know what I
they.
mean. So I was like, so what's up? Like when a man does his job or he does more than what he's supposed to, you compensate him. You know what I mean?
They didn't want to give you nothing.
Nah, they didn't want to give me none. And they're like, and then when it came to like, all right, well, what's up with the paperwork? Let's make it official. You know what I mean? Like, I'm training these agents for you, and they're like, oh, you know what? We don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon and shit. But they still wanted me to train people, and I'm like, nah, I refuse. Like, fuck
Yeah.
you. So like right after that, that's when that other job came through, and I quit, fool. And then they got all mad, and they're like, oh, you're not even gonna give your 2 weeks notice, bro. When you denied me the supervisor position, I told you I was looking. You had your notice.
I warned you
I
did.
warned you.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers. You think like we just like some other fucking clowns here
Yeah,
that
bro.
bow down to everything you say. I was like, bro, I was like, I don't care that you're white. I'm not gonna fucking just say yes, master, to you for everything. You know what I mean, like,
Yeah,
I was like, bro, I grew up in Denver, bro. I seen white people all the time. Like, I work with y'all. Like, you know what I mean, I don't mean shit to me.
no, yeah, we do. I feel
So
like we do get treated very unfairly, bro. And I actually always had problems with what I see just like that. Well, not in the same thing, but like I'm always been the one that's gonna stick up, that's gonna say what other people don't
yeah,
say. If I add like it, for example, at our jobs, when I feel like we're getting treated unfairly, like I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? I always had kind of troubles with that too because they don't want you to say anything. They don't want you to stand up and be like, "Man, this isn't fair." Like when it's not fair, it ain't fair. But they don't want you to say nothing.
no, but see, you know what it is though. You know what causes that rift is that you get us right. You get like us pochos.
Mm-hmm.
They know that we talk. They know that we don't stay quiet, or the majority of us, we're very outspoken because fucking just society and the rules are different in the States. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everything is different. But then you got these motherfuckers that are from here that learn English and they go work in the same spots that we do. But them niggas have the mentality from here.
Yeah.
Where like if your boss tells you to fucking bend over,
Yeah.
okay. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say no. So they
That,
do it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true,
And
man.
then I remember when that shit happened to me at CR England. I remember one of my homegirls, she's from here and shit. And like she don't speak English, she has a different type of job and shit. But she had told me, she's like, hey, make sure you get all of that and get it in writing, you know? Don't just agree to do it because they're gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
And then, but like me thinking, now I'm working for a U.S. company. I mean, I'm dealing with the white boys. I mean, like I'm thinking we straight. I mean, like we came to an agreement,
But
and
that
I'm
company,
gonna show you. I'm
that
gonna show
company,
you what.
but it has an office where you live though, or how?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. So them niggas, they're based out of Utah, bro.
But your
Um,
actual bosses was like real dudes from over there, like just
yeah,
real white people.
yeah.
Okay.
So them niggas, their main offices are in Utah, but they moved like almost like 80% of their operations. Um, they moved it down here to Mexico. Like they have like a small office in Laredo, but the main one is here in Querétaro.
Querétaro.
Yeah. So like to me, that job, I liked it, bro. It was bad as fuck. You know what I mean,
Mm.
like I
You
really
were
got
getting
into it. You
paid
know
good?
what I mean,
Was you getting paid good, or how much were you getting
it
paid?
was it was it was decent. It was weekly pay,
Mm-hmm.
but like my numbers were good, bro. Like so I was good, bro.
Yeah.
And then like them denying me the supervisor and then telling me I was gonna be a trainer. I was like, look, as long as you paying me for doing that job, I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Pay you for
But I
being.
had already warned them that all right, you denied me that supervisor. This bitch that you made a supervisor when she fucking up, I'm gonna be the one that see, I told you so. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like other than that, like fucking when that other job came through and shit and I left, um a lot of people that stayed there, they would tell me like, yo, this and that. One of the things that we see how these motherfuckers are treating us now that you're gone, and then they started firing like some of the people that were the most vocal and shit.
Mhm.
Boom, fired. Boom, fired. So the people that los callados way. I mean, them are the niggas that were staying, bro, and this and that. But those are the niggas that weren't cutting it.
Exactly. Huh?
You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, so like just that whole culture clash of us like not being docile enough and not
Hmm.
being submissive enough. You know what I mean, does affect. But like with that, But besides that, like with you being here as long as you have, like and just not just the funny the family part. I mean, but
Hmm.
everything else like with your friends, your neighbors and shit. Like how was it adjusting to that? Because I know your neighbors see you different. Because my
Yeah.
neighbors see me different.
No, yeah, for sure, bro. Well, first, well, it's because it was a process. Because when I first got here, I for sure know that they looked at me like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? It was hard for me, bro. Uh, I made the good thing was is that here, bro. The only cool thing was is that here, of course, there's a lot of people like us. So I didn't like I started low. I met people that spoke English, so that always made me feel comfortable right there. You know what I'm saying? So I hung out with people that spoke English and shit like that. But as far as like my neighbors, like where I used to live with me, tia, yeah, at first they didn't like me. They used to look at me like, damn, man. They used to snitch on me with my auntie and shit like that. I have, that we just be throwing parties at her house when she's not there or whatever. You know what I mean? Having bitches
Was
over.
you?
I was. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna. But I wasn't gonna admit it to her. No, yeah, I was. But I mean, like now, I'm not gonna lie. Like right now, it's because right now I live in a house where my grandma pretty much lived for a very long time. So the neighbors, they know my family. You know what I mean? And my neighbors, they cool. They cool. Right now, they like it was a process, but right now, man, my neighbors is cool. Like I get along with my neighbors and shit, and they don't look. I don't
Yeah,
feel like they look at me no different. I feel like they just look at me like, oh, he's just from over there. You know what I mean? I feel like some
yeah.
people understand. It's more. The first time I came, bro, it was different though. When I was here, when I was 18, I already had tattoos. I already was was thugging back then. So of course back then people would look at me like they look at me very weird. They didn't trust
Yeah.
me. Like nobody. I used to live with my grandma, and nobody my other grandma, and nah, nobody on that street liked me, bro. Cause they were all her friends, and they used to try to tell her bad things about me, like weren't even true and shit like that. But I don't know. It's a different time right now. I feel like the tattoos thing is more normal, so they don't pretty much like right away judge you off of that shit. Some people may, but not everybody though. It's a little bit more normal. I feel like now.
I think up north because you're closer to the border.
Uh huh.
It's more common,
Yeah.
and the culture class is slightly different. Like porque para acá es algo diferente, es poco peor, güey.
Yeah, I'm sure. Cause
Yeah.
you guys are like south, south. Right here is a lot. It's a lot of. Yeah, pretty much we're at the border. You know what I mean? Juarez is right above us. It's like 3.5 hours away. So we
Mm.
right here. We right by Juarez.
Yeah,
So yeah.
like here, like I remember when we were renting that condo that I had told you about.
Hmm.
I remember like full the first week that we lived there, we had a noise complaint, and we wasn't even there. We was working, bro, during working hours, and it was just the neighbors hating, bro.
Yeah, bro, trust me. And you know how people are here, like hit that kid.
Ah,
There's some
pinche
men
metiche,
chismos.
güey.
Yeah, bro. It's not like the states where, like you could probably live next door to somebody or across the street from someone for like your whole life, and you never said a word to them, or they ain't never like they just doing their thing, you doing your thing. But here it's like everybody's watching and they get the gossiping. Like last time I was
Or
here,
the
bro.
neighbor, like if anything, it'd be like,
Yeah, or that's
oh,
it.
you know what I mean?
You know
Like
what I mean?
that's how you know. Yeah, we cool. All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Ah,
whole different thing. Here, to me, they're really choose Muslims. And let me tell you, like last time when I was here, when I was 18, that happened to me, bro. Because I told you I bounced around from tia to tia because I was era bien mal creado. You know what I mean? I used to talk shit. So I went to go live with my cousin, and he was pretty much living by himself. And just like that, bro. Just because we would go, I always smoke weed. I like smoking weed, bro. But just because we used to be over his house and bringing girls over, and I kind of like just like the ladies, las señoras that lived on that street, they started rumors that we were selling drugs out of there, and like it really got to people that really thought we were selling drugs. You know what I mean? And they was really trying to do something to us, but we really wasn't even selling drugs. Like it's just like I don't know. They just put that. This was what the image they have of us. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
that's what they believed, and that's what the rumors they spread, and people really believe that shit. And it almost got us. It almost got us hurt, and it wasn't
yeah.
even true. Yeah.
Yeah, pinche gente, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I remember, like towards the end at that condo. I remember coming home once with my ex bitch, bro, and this bitch was wearing heels, and it was like 10 o'clock, bro, and it was we were on the second floor, so we went up the stairs, and it was like like a typical like tile floor.
Hmm.
So as soon as you step in, you hear the clack 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 from the heels.
Yeah.
But like, bro, it's normal. You know what I mean? Like, bro, as soon as this bitch stepped in, she probably like stepped in twice,
Uh-huh.
and they already had a text message in the group, in the chat group, or in the group chat, where they were complaining about the noise.
Damn, bro.
Like, para las personas que no respetan, que vienen llegando con sus tacones puestos a tan tarde en la noche. You know what I mean? Like, bitch. Like,
Damn, bro. That's fucked up, man.
you
Pinche
know what I
gente,
mean?
¿verdad?
Yeah, gente, bro.
Like they just
I remember telling no girl, like, hey, take off your shit. They already complained. She's like, man, fuck that bitch. Where's she at? I'm gonna go fuck her up.
but y'all had like a group with like y'all were all living in the same house. It was like a apartment type thing.
it
Like
was
you
a, it
could
was, it
hear.
was, it was a, it was a condominium building.
It
So
was,
it was like a bunch of buildings, but like each building had their group chat. You know what I
oh,
mean?
okay. Okay.
So in the group chat for our building, because we had a group chat for all the buildings,
Hmm.
because they were all shaped like in the shit. They were all lined up like in the horseshoe,
Uh-huh.
and then you had the chat for the building, for like everything that just happened in the building. So this bitch, bro, like we were barely stepping in, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like 2 steps in, like barely open the door, barely going in, and this bitch is already fucking like she was just like already just probably watched us get out of the car.
Hmm.
She, ooh, let these motherfuckers open the door and go in. I'm gonna post this motherfucking
Oh yeah.
this text up in the.
No, now that I think about it, like yeah, bro. Like right now, I feel like right now I'm in a comfortable spot, but I wasn't always like this. Cause like I said, I had to go to live in my tia's house and and yeah, I did actually have problems with my neighbors because the way they like with my dog, especially because I always had the dogs, they always had something to say about the dogs. I remember this one specific
Especially
time.
because they're pitties, no?
Yeah, especially because one of the times my dog se me salió, and I almost had like se me salió, and there was a lady passing by with her son. He was like, they lived like 2 houses down, and I remember my dog. He jumped on her, and I was like, well, what I'm saying. I grabbed him. I was like, yeah, I apologize, like my bad. And the dude tried to act all tough, like, I tu pinche perro and shit. You know what I mean? And it just instantly took me back to that, like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to snap, but mi tia was right there, and I talked shit or whatever, but I didn't do nothing. But it just reminds me, like, yeah, man, it took me a while to get to where I am right now. Right now, I'm comfortable, bro. I have a comfortable house. I only have neighbors on this side. On this side, it's a local that's part of my house, but we have it rented out, and then it's an expendio, and that's the corner. So really, I only have
Okay.
one set of neighbors on this side, and I live across the street. Like I live on the main street, and there's a big park across the street from my house. So I don't have nobody across the street from me. So right here, it's cool, bro. Nobody tells me shit about my dogs. I have 3 dogs right now. I feel comfortable.
I've only with the neighbors here where I'm at now. Like I live in a privada, bro.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got neighbors on both sides, the back, and
Are
the
they
front and
cool though?
shit. Yeah, like nobody really fucks with each other. I mean,
Hmm.
um,
But just to think
but
of everything, it was a process though, huh? Like to find the
yeah, but
and
like when we first moved over here, bro. When we first moved over here, it was me and the homie Shorty. The landlord had only given us because it's those magnetic gates, those electric gates. So
hmm
we only had that magnetic tag for the car,
yeah.
and we only had one card. Or no, we only had the magnetic tag. That nigga didn't give us the cards yet. And fucking, I would leave first. So I would take the tag, or I would fucking I kind of timed it because one of the neighbors, that nigga was taking off at the same time that I would take off.
Hmm.
So I would kind of like get ready, just peeping out the window. And as soon as I seen the nigga start fucking whoop, I fucking mob right behind him, you know? And I catch that nigga at the gate so I wouldn't have to fucking take the thing. But when I would get here like como las 5, 6 de la tarde sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I would get here and there was nobody at the gate and nobody pulling up except cars. So when the cars would pull up and the car gate would open, I would just go in behind the cars, I mean.
Yeah.
And a lot of them stopped and they'd be like, hey, ¿qué pasó? This and that. And I'd be like, look, I'm so-and-so. I just moved. I'm over here at Casa 19, you know? Like, I just moved in. The landlord hasn't given me the cards yet. I only have the car tag. I was like, but my roommate took it, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And they were like, oh, okay. Are you talking to your landlord about the card? Like, yeah, I already requested them. I already sent him the money. I'm just waiting for him to me las entregue, you know? Fool. Most of the neighbors were hella cool. They're like, oh, okay, está bien. You know, buena tarde, whatever, boom. This one time, this fucking neighbor, bro, fucking, he pulled in. And así como he pulled in, pues I ran in behind the car, you know? And then I had my headphones on and I had my backpack and shit. Fool, I was fucking jamming out, coming out in a fucking good ass mood from work. And fucking this nigga in the car, fool, se me atraviesa. And he's like, lowers the window and he's talking to me. And so I take out my headphones and shit. And I'm like, ¿qué pasó? You know, like, you know, lo saludo and shit. You know, being good neighbory and shit.
Yeah.
And this nigga's like, no, ¿qué pasó? Que quién eres? Que la chingada, you know? like just being like fucking rude as fuck. I mean, aggressive as fuck. So, you know, I tell him the same thing, you know, like, hey, buenas tardes, soy fulano de tal. You know, I'm over here at this house, you know, like I just moved in, bro. Like, you know, tell him the same thing. Mm-hmm. Bro, this motherfucker disrespectful as fuck. Like, you know, like, nah, que this and that, que this and that. So at this point, like, you know, like I'm already like starting to fucking, you know, like,
yeah.
So I'm like, look, if you listen, I'm telling you that, you know, I'm at this house and I just moved here. All right. So at that point, he's like, what's your name and what house are you in? I was like, look, I'm not going to repeat myself. So he's like, no, pues, de la chingada, you know, he starts talking. And then like he's still woofing, bro. So I fucking take off my backpack and I drop it. I was like, well, get the fuck out the car. Bájese a la verga. This nigga takes off.
Yeah.
This nigga takes off. So I grab my backpack, bro, and I was just fucking, I'm already pissed, bro. And I'm just walking to the house and shit. And as soon as I like kind of like look up and shit, Shorty, my roommate, he's at the door. He's looking out.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, what's up? What's up, One Eye? What happened? Because he like, he know me and shit, you know what I mean? So he sees that I'm already upset. You know, what's happening? What's going on? I'm like, nah, this motherfucker, bro, fucking neighbor. And that nigga like walks out. He's like, what neighbor? I don't see nobody. I'm like, nah, that nigga already drove off, fool. And he's like,
that's the same place where you live right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But like after that, I bumped into him at the store because there's like saliendo de la gate, down the street in la esquina, it's una placita, and they got like cremeria, carniceria, and a little convenience store, and a dulceria and shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I bumped into him at the store, and this is like right before the COVID shit started.
Yeah.
Where them niggas was fucking selling the beers and shit.
Oh, okay.
And I remember I went for beers, and I seen and that nigga seen me, bro. You fucking bitch.
How you feel about the home office shit though? It's kind of
honestly, bro, like
it's good and it's bad, John.
Yeah, pros and cons. Like,
yeah.
I like being at home. Like if you really think of it, like saving money type wise, you can save a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like when I was out and about, having to go to work, coming back to work,
gas,
like
Uber or
Like
whatever.
just going to work. Even if I didn't catch an Uber and I was just like, say like I took a bus, right?
Hmm.
Going to work on the bus was like 20 pesos or no, like 12 pesos. My bad, like 12 pesos. Boom. But on the way to work, if I stopped at the Oxxo or this and that, just any little fucking bullshit that would catch my attention, and I had time to stop,
Yeah.
I'm buying. You know what I mean?
True. True.
So just out the gate, that 12 pesos just turned into 100. You just dropped 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you already know, like you buying a Chesco, you buying some hot Cheetos or some bullshit. You dropping 100. You know what I mean? So then you get to work. At work, especially at CR England, bro. Like I had the homegirl. There's this one chick that I trained. She would sit next to me, and like me and her got like along really well. You know what I mean? So like, hey, you going to the store? Yeah, you want some? Like, what you gonna get? Oh, all right, give me some too. So just off of that, that's another 100. Just
Yeah.
bullshit, bro.
Yep. Yep.
So
No,
then, like
for real.
right across the street, from the office or from the work from the job, there was a bar. So we were getting off at like 12:30 at night, bro. So we
Right on
would walk
time,
our
man.
happy asses to the
Yeah.
bar to like 3:30 in the morning, and then having to catch a fucking Uber back.
Yep. You already hit.
So you was already 200 pesos in,
Yeah.
and then whatever you spent at the bar. I mean, like that was just a typical day. And when I switched over to the other company, to this other job, like it was kind of the same thing because I had to catch the Uber to get to that job. So that was 100 pesos right out the gate. No, 60 pesos from here to there. So it was 60 pesos. Getting there, like, because I was going in like at 6 in the morning and shit, buying the coffee and buying some fucking galletas or pan dulce, whatever the fuck. That was another 100 pesos in. So I mean, like, you just dropping bread, bro. But like being home based and shit, like if you like go get your groceries and you like lace up your kitchen and shit,
Yeah,
you straight, my nigga.
for sure.
Like here, like I eat out maybe like twice a week. I mean, like like usually on the weekends, if anything.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like I'll if I go buy a kilo of carnitas, bro, like a kilo of carnitas, that's a lot, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like that main meal when you buy that shit, like I'll fucking pinches tacotes chingones, you know what I mean?
Yep,
And
yep.
then from there, like el recalentado, Simón, me chingo otros pinches tacos. And then like I'll get creative with the shit. I'll fucking fry that shit, throw some more veggies in that shit. I'll make
Yeah.
burritos. I'll do something, you know what I mean?
Yep, yep.
I'll do whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But like I think those are the pros where you can save money, you can stack from
Mhm.
being home based. But then like just but then from being like stuck at home all day, like it
Kind
gets
of fucks
boring
with
as
your
fuck.
mind.
Yeah, it fucks with
Yeah.
your mind.
Stressful
But
sometimes.
it also depends. Like me, like to a certain degree, um, I don't know. Maybe you might agree or you might disagree. But like, um, I guess like from being locked up so much,
Hmm.
like I'm used to being alone, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind being alone. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't bug me to that extent.
I
You know what
mean,
I mean? Like
me too. I feel that too, but then that's the same thing that I be trying to escape. Like, fuck, I feel like I'm in prison again. Sometimes when I'm stuck in the house all day, like, I don't know how to get this anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, I'm always stuck at the house. As soon as I get off work, I want to leave. I just drive. You know, I want to drive somewhere, whatever the case may be.
oh,
And
see, but
sometimes,
see
that turns
that's
into
a
me spending money. Like, you know what I mean?
no, but that's the key factor right there because you have a whip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a whip no more. When I had a whip, I was never at home, my nigga. Even
Yeah, for sure.
when I had that whip, fool, any little thing, bro, any little thing, I was like, hey, shorty, let's go, bro.
Motherfucker say I got a doobie right here. What are you? I'm on my way. For
Or
sure.
like
Man.
any little thing, like even like if we didn't want to order or eat anything in the area, be like, hey bro, you hungry? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go for a drive, bro. I'll see what I fucking buy us. Boom, and I take off. I mean, bro, I fucking go way across town, bro.
Yeah.
Just cruising and shit. Be like, ooh, these some tacos? Ooh, I never seen these before. And pull over right quick, you know what I mean? But that, see,
Yeah.
that's the difference. You got to whip, so there's a different circumstances. Like me, like I gotta walk my fat ass all the way down to the fucking entrada de la colonia, bro, to catch the bus.
Yeah.
Take that motherfucker because once I catch the bus, I'm like 45 minutes away from downtown.
Oh,
You know what I
man.
mean? So like I mean it's not even that far.
Uh-huh.
And there's a bunch of like other restaurants and shit like on the way.
Yeah.
I mean like Wing Spot and all that shit. I mean, but just knowing that I have to do all that and then like the whole fucking having to go everywhere, the fucking face mask and shit. Ah, bro.
No, yeah. No, yeah, that's true too, bro. Because if I didn't
You
have it,
know what?
I ain't walking nowhere. I ain't going no fucking way.
You know what? I'll go right here to the carniceria. I'll buy whatever the fuck. What
Yeah.
I felt like some wings, right? That nigga got wings.
Hell yeah.
Like, hey, sell me some wings. I'll cook them myself.
No, but I
And
remember, yeah, I remember the days that I didn't have a car, bro. 'Cause like I said, everything's a process, and that's when I was working at that shoe store, low. When I first started working at that other job at Amazon, shit, I was having to walk my ass to work, bro. And I remember walking through the fucking rain, you know what I mean? Pissed off, man, like, oh,
yeah,
it's like, damn, I hate this. I hate being here in Mexico, walking home in the fucking rain, getting home all soaked and shit. I was like, fuck, man. That's what really made me focus.
si llueve bien culero allá.
Hell yeah, yeah, it does. It feels like yeah, they need to put some drains out here for real, cause this shit in the streets get crazy, like really fucking. They inunda todo, pretty much, yeah.
I remember when I used to live in Mexico City, right before I moved out here.
Mm-hmm.
At this sales job, I had to go suited, bro. So you know, like I was all suited up and shit. I look like a fucking sicario, nigga. All tatted up and shit in the fucking suit. But like I used to catch, you know, the metro or whatever. But like it was a short little distance that I had to walk to get home from the station, you know? And it was like a 7-minute walk, bro. But when it was raining, my nigga, fucking the sidewalks would be flooded. The goddamn sidewalks, nigga. Water up to like halfway up my shins and shit.
Mad as
And
fuck,
it's pouring, bro. And I'm in a suit, my nigga.
Ooh, I feel
In
you,
dress
bro.
shoes.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So
When I
you
used
know
to work at that job,
so I'm
I,
soaked and shit. Then you got these motherfuckers driving by, fool. A
flashing.
propósito hitting the charcos, nigga. To splash you even more.
Yeah,
Fucking
bro.
pussies. Having to walk
man,
with the
it's
rock and
fucked
shit so they can see the rock. Like, yeah, splash me, motherfucker. I'm gonna crack your shit open.
God, yeah, man. I remember those days. It was fucked up, bro. Those are the days that made me focus up and really want to save my money so I can get a whip. I had 3 different whips already. The first one I got, it was like the cheaper one, and I saved up my money real good and got me a nice one. And I was telling you before we recorded, like I just got all my shit when I just was drinking a lot. It's because when I moved over here to this house, I pretty much could do whatever I want, you know. Everybody used to come over here and bring alcohol. We were drinking all the time, like even my own uncles and shit. And yeah, I just got out of hand and shit. What really happened is I got into it with this. Pretty much I was fucking with this girl, and you know I seen her with a dude or whatever. I got into it with the dude. I spit in his face, and I got instant karma. When I left, I was smashing, driving hella fast because I was mad, and I fucking lost control and fucking
Damn,
hold up my whip.
You was being a toxico and shit?
Yeah, I was being definitely a fucking toxico, and it just got me instant karma. So then, yeah, I had to fucking rebuild. I have a nice car too, but right now, you know, it's just
Right now, you have that Bora, right?
I have a Bora right now, yeah.
Those are nice though.
What's a Jetta, yeah. But I had one that was worth way more than that. You know what I mean? Like my other car I had. Well, I seen it like an investment. Like I always know, like, oh, well, at least I have this much money here with this whip. You know, I could always sell it if I ever got. But I lost a lot of that when that happened, and then I had to spend more money to get this one. And then, but yeah, but it's all good though. Like it's all learning. I learned from all that. I'll take it all as a learning experience, and I'll just try to do better.
Yeah, bro. That's all we can do, bro. Like I would really push you, bro, to like start the podcast shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really want to do
Like
that, man.
just don't hesitate, bro. Like, cause I hesitated. Well, I mean, I hesitated for years, bro,
Mhm.
because at first, like, I didn't, like, I've said it before, like, I had the idea, bro, but it hadn't taken form or it hadn't taken shape. You know what I mean, and like the idea kind of like sprouted when I was in Teletech, bro, and I had gotten jammed up by some of the homies and shit
Mhm.
because they seen me all flamed up and they thought I was something else. You know what I mean, so
Mhm.
they tried to jam me up and shit. But like you see like these niggas, you know how like they stick together, they help each other out. You know what I mean, like whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but like when you're not from there or you're not with them,
Yeah.
like it's kind of like a different story. You know what I mean, like
Yeah. Definitely.
unless you meet somebody else that's like you that you can link up with, and you know what I mean, like
Yeah. The thing was when I first got here, what really helped me is I had cousins that lived here already that were from over there too. Uh
yeah,
that were from over there that spoke English and already had the type of, so they pretty much put me on game as far as like, look, this here's these jobs, this is what you do, and they introduced me to people too, you know what I mean? And that's how I started like learning more and
no,
more.
yeah. So like I had my sister. She's from Denver.
Hmm.
My cuñado, that nigga grew up over there too.
Oh,
And
your
then
sister's there too?
they entered, huh?
Your sister's out there too? With your
Yeah,
sister?
she's from Denver, bro.
Okay,
But
that's good.
when her nigga got deported, and she shot down here chasing the dick.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So she was so when I got here, they were already here. They were living down
Mm.
here. And when I started meeting them up in Mexico City and shit, they took me around and shit, and they introduced me to some of their
Yeah,
friends, and one of
yeah,
them was the supervisor at Teletech, and that nigga referred me and shit. You know what I mean,
yeah.
so they introduced me around to some of their friends, but like they weren't my niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
were just like people that I had met through them. So I wasn't cool with them like that. You know what I mean? Like not like that yet. Like I'm cool with them now, and I fuck with them a lot now. But like at that point in time, it was just me. You know what I mean? Like until like I started meeting some of the niggas in my wave that I got cool with and shit, and I started fucking with them. And then I started meeting some more niggas. I met another paisa homie from Arizona that I started fucking with heavy, and then I met Shorty and shit like that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, but from that little incident with the niggas that tried to jam me up, that's when that little idea kind of sprouted. You know, like where's something for us, bro? I
Yeah.
mean, because I know there's like a bunch of us that we're not with that car, but like we get here and like sometimes like we might not you might not have cousins that are from over there that are already here.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
might not have a sister with her man here
Yeah.
that can introduce you around. You know what I mean,
That's why I always try
like
to
you might
spread
have.
them.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
So that's where that idea started.
Hmm.
But the only thing is that like, I didn't know how to or I couldn't like find a way to implement it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like what to do with it, like or how to start it.
And that's what you're
So
doing right
like
now.
and then yeah, so like when um I started like I've been like especially now that we're home based and shit, been watching a
Yeah.
lot more podcasts and shit like online and shit, and then just watching the setup, like damn these niggas like I know because they're already established podcasts. Of course, their equipment is like top notch. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I already know that. But like, bro, the shit's simple. I mean, like, oh, I can get that. I
Yeah.
can buy this. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah.
So then I started looking up actual videos like how to start it or what do you need or this and that. And that's remember I was telling you the other day you know, like different types of mics and the different cameras and shit like that. And I started looking into it, and I started like, you know, like just window shopping, nigga, Mercado Libre, fucking Amazon, eBay type shit, you know, just referring prices and shit. And then from there, like it was like one of those things like I got this much money in the bank. I got my credit cards. How much damage can I do? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then I just like, all right, well, I'm not gonna buy the cheap shit. I'm just, you know, like I'm gonna buy some of the more affordable shit type shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I don't want to think to myself, like I didn't want to like jinx myself by saying, no, I'm just buying nothing but cheap shit. Nah, like I'm
No,
buying the
yeah,
affordable shit so like I can little by little I can upgrade.
for
Boom, boom,
sure.
boom. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So then like I remember talking to my mom, and then from there it was just like I just got on Amazon, bro, and I got a Mercado Libre. Had both of them open on my fucking screens and shit. All right, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this, and I just started fucking shopping, bro. Next thing you know, like 3 days in a row, bro, I just had boxes coming in, all this shit,
Dope.
and then like that, it was like
And you really
I was
made
like
it
10,
happen. That's what's up.
yeah, bro, and then
What episode is this?
this is gonna be 8, I think.
8. Okay, okay.
Yeah, 8.
Hell yeah, bro. That's kind of
Tomorrow,
what made
tomorrow,
that's what made me want to
what?
do it too, cause since working from home too, you know, we got a lot more time to be out here on YouTube and shit. And I started watching a lot of podcasts and shit too, and I was like, man, you know what, bro? Why I could make something happen. But mine was gonna be a little bit more different though. My shit was gonna be like also you know help people of course for sure, no. But it was gonna be
Yeah,
more like bullshit and talking bullshit with the homies, cause people gonna relate to the bullshit you talk about. You know, and
yeah,
they'll give you
yeah.
their opinion on bullshit.
So that's like one of the ideas with the additional episodes or the additional podcasts.
Hmm.
Like I want to do something like that where like guy talk. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, for
whoever's
sure.
with you. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't even have to be like your
Just
the
different
regular
topics,
people that
bro.
you know if you chilling and shit, be like, hey man,
Yeah,
hop on this motherfucker with me. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cause,
And like hey,
'cause everybody
and
thinks
just
different. Everybody's perspective is
yeah,
I
yeah,
got different.
exactly. You know, and then like I actually I'm actually looking into either doing a podcast like a comedy
Yeah,
one or like a horror one. I mean, because we got talent, bro. There's a market for us,
yeah,
but we just need to get in it. You know what I mean,
for sure. Especially here,
I mean,
huh?
yeah,
Especially
especially here, bro.
yeah. That's what made me want to do it too, cause like especially here, it's trying to take off and it's trying to do something, bro, for real. And you already got it started. You already getting it going, so that's what's up, man. I'm trying to do the same thing,
Yeah,
for
bro.
sure.
Like, but I would just say like you get your shit and just start, bro. Just
Mhm.
start. I mean, like simple. You could start with like 5 racks because the most expensive part that you're gonna get out the gate is a camera, bro. I mean, you told me you already got some mics. Depending on the mics that they are, like if they're USB mics, boom, you're good. And then from there, you could just get the free software, bro.
Mhm.
Download it, and that's all it is, bro.
Hell yeah.
I mean, and then from there, just the time that you're gonna use up fucking watching the videos and shit, learning how to use it.
Mhm.
I mean, like, but that's easy. Like I could even make you the list of like what you need to install and what you need to watch, just so you get an understanding and shit. But like other than that, like now that I have this, like I already like in the end game, this is gonna be like a media company, bro. There's gonna
Mhm.
be like different podcasts, like this one that's like to help out people. Then I want to have like the comedy one, the bullshit one. I want to have like a
Yeah.
horror one, bro.
Yeah.
Um, with the equipment that I have, bro, and of course I'm gonna upgrade and shit. But like shit, nigga, like
I'm telling you, you need to
get it, get
start interviewing them rappers from your city, bro. The ones that's like kind of hidden, that's famous around the city. Start interviewing rappers. Start doing shit like that, man. Help them get. Like, and they're like, you be getting their fan base, and they be getting yours. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. We just expanding. More people gonna know about your shit, things like that. You know what I mean? You probably helping them. But that's how I was looking at it. I'm gonna do that. That's what I plan on doing a little bit, because eventually I want to interview some
I would
good
have to
rappers.
I would have to do my research first though, because I haven't really seen like a Querétaro hip hop scene. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
or like
okay. Here they do
I
that, bro,
mean,
because they be having like the low rider shows and shit. They be having shows and shit here. You know, all the little
yeah,
DJs
like
go out
oh
and
yeah, but over there you got like all kinds of fucking cholos and shit, and
yeah, there's a lot of
motherfuckers
cholos over
supporting
here.
this shit.
Not
You know,
yeah,
because
that
there's
too. But even the ones from here though, there's a lot of. It's I don't know. I guess a little. It may be a little bit different over here than where you're at, but there's a lot of shit going on over here. It's a lot of Chebs too, but there's a lot of cholos.
chance. We didn't
Yeah,
find out you over there fucking rocking the boots and the.
yeah. Now I ain't rock the boots, but you know I be, you know what I'm saying. I be fucking with the little buchona bitches. You know, I like them. They got me dancing that shit now.
I seen your stories.
Yeah, I be on there uploading stories now. Like damn, then it's crazy, bro, because a lot of people don't understand. Like me, bro. Fucking like all my homeboys was black when I was growing up. Like I'm from a black neighborhood. And like I didn't know I never spoke Spanish to nobody besides my mama when I came home, and I was just like okay or yeah, you know what I'm saying, simple. Like I
Yeah.
was never at home to
The simple
begin with.
shit.
Yeah. So like coming here, bro, it's just been like way different. But you have to adjust. I know I couldn't stay with my mind stuck over there. I was like, I gotta block all that out, and I just gotta adjust. You know what I'm saying, or else I ain't gonna be happy. So you know, just adjusting here, learning this shit, learning the culture here, and it's different, but
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool though. Like, and at the end of the day, it's what I really. It's like what I am. So it's cool.
It's it's just the freedom, bro, that adds to it. That makes it even better. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
because like I know now that you're able to fucking just walk around and not give a fuck. That's
Feels
just
good.
the type of vibe, bro. It just
Feels
adds to
good.
it. Like
Hell yeah.
my mom tells me like, come back. O véngase. Nah,
Think
I'm
about it.
good.
Huh? Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, ain't
I've
no
been.
thinking about it. I say no.
Yeah, no. It's
Like, nah, I'm good.
sometimes I
So
think.
with all
I'm
huh?
sorry, my bad.
What?
And I was gonna say like
No.
sometimes I think about that like I want to go back, you know, with the whoop or whatever, and then I really think like, what the fuck am I going back to? I don't have nothing over there no more. Like shit is way different from when I was there. Like I don't have nothing. Nobody's over. Like maybe my mom and dad, yeah, but what's really gonna happen? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start.
You gonna fuck
I'm
up.
gonna fuck up. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing else. Of course, I'm gonna go back to doing that. I only don't fuck up here because I pretty much can't afford to. Nobody's gonna. I don't have like a crutch here. I know if I don't go to work, I'm not gonna eat, or you know what I mean. Like I gotta do things the right way. Besides, it's different here,
But
bro.
it's also not just like I don't like I understand what you're saying on that,
Hmm.
but I don't see it that way. I think um I identify with the part where you're saying that like if we go back we're gonna fuck up. I know I am.
Yeah,
And the thing is that like I'm old enough that I recognize it, bro.
yeah,
Even
me
now,
too, bro.
and I tell my mom like I'm gonna fuck up if I go back.
Hmm.
Why? Because like
Costumbre,
the
bro.
people, the people that I know that over there, that when they realize I'm back over there, they're gonna get a hold of me somehow. Not because they want to fuck me over, but because they're gonna be like, "Hey, pues, Kyle, bro, let's go. Let's go do this, do that." But because I'm back over there, I'm gonna want to go and do it. And just one thing is gonna lead to another, and I'm gonna fuck up, mom. And I tell her like, I'm gonna fuck up. And then like now here, dude, like growing up in the system, I was on probation when I turned 18. You know what I mean? I was locked up when I turned 20. I think the only time that I was off paper and I was cool was when I turned 21. But from there, like every little time, like getting jammed up by the cops, fucking any little thing, fool getting arrested over some bullshit. I mean,
Mhm.
and over here, like, bro, you're clean.
I know, no, that's a good feeling too. Having a license, over there, you got to worry
I
about over
mean,
there. You can get pulled over your head or whatever. Here, you don't got to worry about that shit. No, that's definitely true, bro. That's why I don't go back either. I don't want to be locked up. Fuck that. Worrying about you got to watch your back. Like, and then not only that, bro. Like even going back to the same people you don't know how people are. Somebody could snitch on you, bro. You can't really trust
yeah,
people. You know what I mean? Somebody like, oh, this motherfucker's back, and it happened to me the last time. That's why I got caught up when I went back. Like one of my homeboys told. It's crazy.
yeah. So yeah, all that, man. Here,
We have
we
freedom
doing
here.
something.
We just have to figure out like really here is nice as fuck, but the thing is the money here. So we gotta figure out how we can make some good loot, you make it happen, and enjoy this fucking beautiful Mexico. It's nice out here, man. Make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a good way
So
right here.
yeah, yeah. And this is only, like I said, like you just got to think of it like this is only the beginning.
Yep.
This is only the beginning. Like you can't settle for this. So with that being said, and then like after over everything that we've gone over, I mean it sounds like you're almost there, or you're there in your own way, but like, have you found your peace in Chihuahua,
To
or do
be
you think
honest,
you still have to explore Mexico a little bit more?
I think I have to explore Mexico. I don't think I found my peace. I think that's the only problem with it is I may have everything not everything, but everything I need physically, but I still don't feel that peace. Like I still don't feel like I'm home. Like you know what I mean? Do you know that feeling? Like we spent
Yeah,
that time locked up and we come here, but I still don't feel like I made it home yet. But I know that this is my home and I gotta accept it and make the best of it. So I'm working on that to try to, focus on that because I know that holds me back too sometimes. If I'm just thinking the negative and thinking about I want to go over there, if I'm complaining, of course I'm not gonna do anything good. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna hold me back from doing what I gotta do.
all
So yeah,
right.
but I'm
So
working on it. I definitely want to go live by the beach, bro. I definitely want to do that for sure. Like I don't want to. Like Chihuahua's cool, but I want to go live at the beach. I want to go experience that, living there, trying that out, going to even like working from home during the day, and then go find me like a bar job or something. You know what I'm saying? Just living that type of life. I do want to do that.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
or something.
okay.
For
Nah,
sure.
that
I don't
sounds
have
that
no
it would be it
kids.
would be yeah.
I don't have kids, so I don't have to worry about that. I want to experience. I want to experience that
You
for
don't got
sure.
no kids that you know of, you
Not
fucking
that I
dirty
know
dick
of.
bastard.
No, they would have got me already if I had one. They would have been like, they would be glad. I got you. They ain't got me though.
Nah, yeah, like one of the homeboys that lives out in Cancun.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga always bragging about
Cancun
or
is badass, bro.
putting up fucking pictures of fucking him getting off of work and just going to walk the beach with his dog and shit. I mean,
Where does he work at? He works at a hotel.
nah, he works. He's home base for.
Oh, that
Uh, I forgot the name of the fucking place, bro. I applied there, but they didn't hire me. Them niggas.
is it a good
Um,
one?
yeah, they
That
pay.
Smith place. What's that? What's that? That something Smith. You ever heard of that?
Ooh, I heard. I have. They're pretty good too.
Yeah, I heard that. That's a good job too. I never
Yeah,
applied
there's
there.
just it's just a bitch to fucking get hired.
Yeah, I heard that too.
It's a bitch to get hired, and it's a long ass fucking hiring process. It could take up to 2 months for them to hire you because you got like because I remember if I remember correctly, I was told that it's like 3 different interviews, and then in between the interviews, you also got to do like a written test, some fucking typing shit, some shit like that.
Mhm.
But it can take up some time. But I mean, long run, I heard the job is worth it.
That's
I mean,
cool, man.